Hello everyone, welcome to morning devotions at the Garden of Hope. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. It's just overcast right now, cloudy. Doesn't look much like rain yet though, but it definitely could rain. Okay, on our prayer request today, Tweets and her family need prayer, and she has had a toothache. I don't know if she still does. Happy Life's stepfather had bypass surgery Thursday. Terry needs prayer. She's having a rough time financially. This prudent gal's nephew and his family need prayer. His mother lost her battle with cancer a few days ago. Norma's son is very sick. Laura Lee, everything went well at the doctor. Pray for Mommy and Kimberly's sister-in-law Marcella and her two daughters Isabel and Alexis. They lost their father and they're very depressed. Sarah's having a problem with her throat. Pray that it's not a tumor. Joy Stewart's test should be in on tomorrow. Should be tomorrow she'll get them, and she'll let us know, I'm sure. Sherm's arm is really causing him a lot of pain, and Angela Garcia is having bad hip pain. And Norma's uncle, he passed away from the one that had the pancreatic cancer. Remember the family, y'all. Okay. Our Bible reading comes from Job 2, 7 through 13. So Satan went out from the presence of the Lord and afflicted Job with painful sores from the soles of his feet to the crown of his head. Then Job took a piece of broken pottery and scraped himself with it as he sat among the ashes. His wife said to him, "Are you still maintaining your integrity? Curse God and die." He replied, "You are talking like a foolish woman. Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" In all this, Job did not sin in what he said. When Job's three friends, Eliphaz the Temanite, Bildad the Shuhite, and Zophar the Naamathite, heard about all the troubles that had come upon him, they set out from their homes and met together by agreement to go and sympathize with him and comfort him. When they saw him from a distance, they could hardly recognize him. They began to weep aloud, and they tore their robes and sprinkled dust on their heads. Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and 7 nights. No one said a word to him because they saw how great his suffering was. Our devotions are entitled A Friend's Comfort. I read about a mom who was surprised to see her daughter muddy from the waist down when she walked in the door after school. Her daughter explained that a friend had slipped and fallen into a mud puddle. While another classmate ran to get help, the little girl felt sorry for her friend sitting by herself and holding her hurt leg. So the daughter went over and sat in the mud puddle with her friend until a teacher arrived. When Job experienced the devastating loss of his children and became afflicted with painful sores on his entire body, his suffering was overwhelming. The Bible tells us that 3 of his friends wanted to comfort him. When they found Job, they began to weep aloud, and they tore their robes and sprinkled dust on their heads. Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and 7 nights. No one said a word to him because they saw how great his suffering was. Job's friends initially showed remarkable understanding. They sensed that Job simply needed someone to sit and mourn with him. The 3 men will begin to speak in the next few chapters. The irony is that when the friends do begin to speak, they end up giving Job poor advice. Often the best thing we can do when comforting a hurting friend is to sit with them in their suffering. Amen. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I want to pray for everybody today on the prayer list. Help each and every one of their needs, Lord. Help anybody else out there that needs it. In the Lord's name I pray. Amen. I hope y'all enjoyed the morning devotions at the Garden of Hope. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I'll see y'all a little later. Have a good day.